Hi everyone, welcome to the series of my grammar classes. Today we are going to discuss direct and indirect speech. Direct speech is also called quoted speech. It is speech used to give the exact words of the speaker. Indirect speech is also called reported speech, which is used to report what someone else said. So, direct speech means quoted speech, it is the exact words of the speaker. Indirect speech is the reported speech, which is used to report what someone else said. Students, let's discuss some general changes while converting direct into indirect speech. Change of adverbs of time and place. When we are converting direct into indirect speech, the following words will be changed in a certain way. Now will become then, ago will become before, today will become that day, tonight will become that night, yesterday will become the day before or the previous day, tomorrow will become the next day or the following day, this will become that. If the reporting verb is in present tense, for example, says, tells, asks, etc., the whole sentence will be in present tense. Example, Ramu says, I am a dancer. When we are converting this particular sentence into indirect speech, it will become Ramu says that he is a dancer. Students, you can see the first part, that is the reporting verb is present tense. Ramu says. Please underline the verb says. If the verb in the first part is present tense, means the whole sentence should be in present tense. See here, Ramu says that he is a dancer. Likewise, if the reporting verb is in past tense, that is said, told, asked, etc., the whole sentence will be in past tense. The reporting verb, example said, told, asked, is usually in the past tense. So the tenses normally change in the following ways. Let's see how the tenses normally change when the reporting verb is in past tense. Let's see now. When we are converting direct into indirect speech, if the reporting verb, that is the first part, that is the verb in the first part is past tense, means the whole sentence will change into past tense. Let's see that now. Write and writes in direct speech will become wrote. Am, is, are writing in direct speech will become was or were writing in indirect speech. Have or has written will become had written. Have or has been writing will become had been writing. Wrote will become had written. Was or were writing will become had been writing. Will or shall write will become would or should write. Will or shall be writing will become would or should be writing. Will or shall have written will become would or should have written. Would or should have written. Would, should, could, might, ought to in direct speech will not change at all. There is no change for these particular verbs while converting into indirect speech. Let's see some examples. She said, I am reading a novel. She said, I am reading a novel. She said that she was reading a novel. See students, here you can see she said. She said is in past tense. The verb said is in past tense. So the whole sentence should be in past tense. See the answer? She said that she was reading a novel. If the reporting verb is in present tense, for example, she says, I am reading a novel, means Our answer will be, she says that she is reading a novel. So, students, can you understand the difference between past and present now? If the reporting verb is past tense, the whole sentence should be in past tense. If the reporting verb is in present tense, the whole sentence should be in present tense. She said, I have been working hard. She said that she had been working hard. He said, I posted the letter yesterday. He said that he had posted the letter the previous day. She said, I will type the letter tomorrow. She said that she would type the letter the next day. They said, we ought to help him. They said that they ought to help him. See, students, here there is no change. They said we ought to help him. Ought to cannot be changed, right? When we are converting into indirect speech, ought to is not at all changed. So you can see the answer. They said that they ought to help him. The most common verbs we use to report statements are say and tell. We prefer tell when the person to whom something is said is mentioned. For example, he said, I am busy. Answer, he said that he was busy. When we are converting he said, I am busy into indirect speech, it will become he said that he was busy. But in the case of he said to me, I am busy. When we are converting this particular sentence into indirect speech, it will become he told me that he was busy. He told me that he was busy. He said to me, I am busy will become he told me that he was busy. So said to in statement will become told. Says will become says. Say only, there is no change. Says to will become tells. Say to will become tell. Said only. Said to will become told. In statements, when we are converting direct into indirect speech, the connecting word we use to connect the two parts of sentences is that. Let me say the same example again. He said, I am busy. It will become he said that he was busy. It's not compulsory that we have to use that in order to connect the two parts of the sentences. Most of the time we can avoid that. Let's see what happens in the case of interrogative sentences. What is meant by interrogative sentences? Interrogative sentences are the sentences which have a question word at the beginning and there will be a question mark at the end of the sentence. For example, what is your name? Do you like chocolate? So interrogative questions are classified into two. Interrogative sentences are classified into two types. They are yes or no questions and WH questions. What is meant by yes or no questions? Students, we have discussed everything in our previous video. There is a separate video available in the YouTube channel regarding the types of sentences. So I will post that particular video in the description box. Students, those who didn't see that so far, please watch that video. After that, watch this one. Interrogative sentences are classified into two types. Yes or no questions and WH questions. The WH questions are the sentences which start with WH words. For example, who, when, where, how, which, what. Such words will come at the beginning of the sentences. What is meant by yes or no questions? Yes or no questions are questions that will give the answer yes or no. For example, I am asking you, do you like chocolate? For that, you will answer yes or no, right? So that is called yes or no questions. When we are converting direct into indirect speech, for yes or no question, the connecting word is if or whether. For WH question, the connecting word is the WH word itself. For example, he said, "What is your name?" means the connecting word is what. He said, "How old are you?" means the connecting word is how. I hope you understood. So let's see the changes in reporting verbs while converting direct into indirect speech. Said in interrogative sentences will become asked. Said to in interrogative sentences will also become asked. So students, let's move to imperative sentences. So what is meant by imperative sentences? Reporting commands are otherwise known as imperative sentences. These sentences will express advice, request, order, etc. The connecting word we use in imperative sentence is to. Let's see the changes in the reporting verbs while converting direct into indirect speech while the sentence is in imperative. Said will become told or asked. Said to will become told or asked. Said will become told or asked. Said to will become told or asked. So students, let's see some examples now. He said, "I am busy." He said that he was busy. The boy said, "I am happy with my results." The boy said that he was happy with his results. The girl said, "I like singing." The girl said that she liked singing. Rahul said, "I will have to reach home by 8:30. Rahul said that he would have to reach home by 8:30. So students, you can see the difference if the reporting verb, if the verb in the first part is past tense means we have to change the whole sentence into past tense. These are the examples for such type. Alina said, "I met James yesterday." Alina said that she had met James the previous day. So met becomes had met. Because the first part of the sentence is in past tense, the whole sentence became past. The boy told the girl, "I told you that we were not going on a holiday." The boy told the girl that he had told her that they were not going on a holiday. The boy told the girl, "I told you that we were not going on a holiday." The boy told the girl that he had told her that they were not going on a holiday. When the reporting verb is in a present or future tense, we do not change the tense of the verb inside the quotation marks. That I said already. If the reporting verb is in present tense, the whole sentence will be in present tense. So we don't want to change the things which are there inside the inverted commas. For example, she says, "I will come." When we are converting this sentence into indirect speech, it will become she says that she will come. There is no change at all. Because the first part is present tense, the whole sentence should be in present tense. Students, here are some exercises. Actually, a sentence has been given in indirect speech. Out of the 4 alternatives, select the one which best expresses the same sentence in indirect speech. So there are 4 options. You have to just go through it and find out the correct answer. So students, here are some exercises. You can just practice and find out the correct answer and comment the answer on the comment box. Students, I hope you understood today's class. Let's meet with yet another new video. Thank you. Have a nice day.